Hello everyone, this is Global Government News and a posting article, very small article slash video. It's just basically a document to show while all these security measures are going in place, and Obama is taking the blame for the botched false flag terrorist attack and how Matalib got through security. We have a TSA agent who I guess got arrested, saying "I'm God, I'm in charge." These are the people that are going to be looking at your naked bodies, you and your families, when you go to the airports. If this full body scanners becomes mandated or mandatory. So let's see here. A TSA agent was arrested on January 3rd in Terminal 1 at LAX, a source told NBCLA. He had just gotten off duty and was behaving erratically, saying, "I'm God, I'm in charge." The agent was then arrested. It said, meanwhile, a TSA Internal Affairs investigation turned up evidence of LAX TSA agents using drugs after an hour at an after-hours party. TSA officials say the videotape of the party was poor quality and the employees were not in uniform, but 4 employees were tentatively identified. So yeah, they weren't in uniform, but this is the mindset of the people that are going to be, like I said, entrusted with something that is very controversial, and that I can't believe is even going to be.
Let me set the scene for you for the latest incident. It was this past Sunday night here at LAX about 7:30, probably crowded because a lot of people were coming home from the New Year's holiday, when suddenly a man starts acting strangely. He starts saying, "I'm God, I'm in charge." LAX police and arrest that man, and he turns out to be a TSA agent. They are the first line of defense in airport security, Transportation Security Administration agents. But there have been 2 troubling incidents involving LAX TSA agents recently. A source tells Channel 4 News a TSA agent was arrested on January 3rd here at Terminal 1 at LAX. He'd just gotten off duty and was behaving erratically, saying, "I am God, I'm in charge." The agent was arrested under the welfare code and could have been hospitalized in protective custody for up to 72 hours. Meanwhile, a TSA Internal Affairs investigation turned up evidence of LAX TSA agents using drugs at an after-hours party. TSA officials say a videotape of the party was of poor quality and the employees were not in uniform, but 4 employees were tentatively identified. All 4 were tested for drugs. 1 came back positive, and that employee was fired.
There shouldn't be people under the influence, because you're still under the influence the next day.
If you're going to take a job here, you take on an extra responsibility. You need to follow through with your responsibilities, even on your own time.
But other passengers weren't as concerned.
I imagine there are a lot of people doing that in all walks of life, doing all kinds of work. So no, not really.
Do you want them checking you in your job? I mean, do you want them telling you what to do?
The federal security director at LAX, Larry Fetters, would not comment on camera, but his office released the following statement. TSA practices a zero-tolerance policy for illegal drug use and conducts random drug and alcohol testing at over 450 airports across the country to enforce this rule. We show no leniency to employees who violate the public trust and shame the uniform that is proudly worn by 50,000 men and women in service to this nation. Of the 2,300 TSA screeners here at LAX, last year, 14 of them tested positive for drug use. 12 of them resigned before those results came back. Reporting live from LAX, I'm Kim Maldonado, Channel 4 News.
Kim, the incident on the 3rd, do we know if that TSA agent or officer was in uniform? Did it mean anything different for the passengers? Did they have to be rescreened or anything at that point?
You know, we don't know at this point if he was still in uniform, but we are being told he had just gotten off duty, so it's very likely that he was. We're not able to find out much more information about that particular agent because he was arrested under a 5150 code, which is a mental health code. The HIPAA laws come into effect then, which are privacy laws regarding anything with your health records, so we're unable to find out any more information about him, but we do know he had just gotten off duty.
I'm just kind of curious, was he sort of standing in the security area? saying, "I am God," or where did this happen? Was it in front of passengers?
I wish I had the answers to that question, Colleen. We're trying to find that out today, but unfortunately we don't know exactly where he was when this occurred.
All right, Kim Baldonado reporting live for us from the airport. LAX will, of course, continue to try to get more information on that story. Kim, thank you.
So there you go. Sorry about that video quality. That had nothing to do with my connection or anything. That was the quality of the video. It was just straight crap. So I don't know if there was something that I was supposed to do, but yeah. So well, you got the gist of the story with the audio, but you can just tell like the whole video, they were just making a big deal about what? About the drugs, right? It's like that one guy that they were interviewing, whatever. They asked this question, "Are you surprised?" It's like, no, I'm not surprised. It happens everywhere, which it does. And I don't think that's the issue. The issue here is that he's running around telling people, "I'm God, I'm in charge." You know, like Cartman from South Park. "This is my authority." You know, you give people a little authority, and then they become gods. And so it's this whole thing is just it's good as far as the people that are against this body scanner thing being incorporated, because it just discredits the agency that's going to be heading this up, right? That we're supposed to put our trust in, like they said in the beginning. And you know, yeah, they had this one, the one couple, the two women that were saying, "Oh, you know, the drugs this, and it could be in their system the next day." I don't think that's really the issue. I think the real issue here is this person's state of mind. And of course, how do they approach it? They say either A, the drugs, or B, he's mentally ill. So that kicked in. Now, oh, he's a mental case. So you can see that it's a lot of propaganda going on here, and not even the reporters that were reporting on it can get the absolute truth. They only covered 20 seconds in the last 3-minute clip. And of this 3-minute clip, they covered 30 seconds talking about what the actual guy was doing, right? It's saying, you know, "I am God, I am in charge." They just focused on the mental health, and that has nothing. It didn't even bring into question the mindset maybe of these people and how much power they really have. So that's why I'm covering this story. I didn't know about it until just recently, and I thought I'd give it a post. And again, sorry about the video quality. I don't think there's really much I could do about that. But thank you for checking this out. Leave your comments.